Hi, it's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade 4 and welcome to my channel. Okay, today we are going to do a St. Patrick's Day door hanger using pretty much everything from Dollar Tree except for paints, which are 50-cent apple barrel paints from Walmart. But we're gonna use the pot of gold from Dollar Tree, the rainbow, and then this 3-piece little door hanger right here. So we are gonna use all of these together. Okay, in my mind, I have an idea. Hopefully it turns out right. So we shall see. But yeah, okay, so I have all of this right here. What I'm gonna do is I am going to paint this whole entire thing black. Just gonna paint everything black. But I'm gonna paint this, and then I am going to repaint this rainbow using like the primary colors. Like this is a very pretty rainbow, but it's very pale and it says Sweet Dreams on it. So I just want to repaint this just to make it like bold and vibrant, like a rainbow. So, okay, what I have is, like I said, everything is apple barrel paint. I'm gonna use black, bright red, Harvest Orange, Sunny Day, which is the yellow, Crisp Green, Primary Blue, and then I have Concord Grape, and then I also just have white for my clouds. So, okay, and like I said, all of these paints right here are 50 cents at Walmart, so even cheaper than Dollar Tree. I'm trying to keep my like rainbow over here because I'm always like, okay, what color's next? It's like when you get down to the bottom, is it blue-green or green-blue? So, okay, so I have my little rainbow over here. And then I also have like gold coins from Dollar Tree. I've got some different ribbons. We may do a bow. But first off, we're gonna get everything painted. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I got my hair pulled back. It's time to get serious. Okay, I'm just gonna start with my cauldron. I have Riley's Little Avengers mat that I always paint on. All right, let me get this tag off here. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna paint this whole, at least the pot for now, completely black. You're not gonna see my lucky because it's gonna be covered, so I'm just gonna paint all of this black. So let me get some paint on here. Just a basic foam brush. I'm just gonna paint this up really quick. Okay, so just have that painted up really quick. Now I think I am just gonna go ahead and paint up here black also because you're not gonna see it. So, okay, I'm just gonna paint me a little bit of black up here too. And then I'm just gonna paint this. Okay, so all of this is completely painted in one coat of this black. I'm gonna take my blow dryer and I'm gonna dry it really fast to see if I need another coat of paint. Okay, and I am so messy. That's why I'm wearing an old black zip-up jacket because I have ruined so many shirts painting. I'm telling you, when you craft, your painting, include your blow dryer. It makes everything go so fast. Okay, so that is one coat. I am gonna do 2 coats just on the cauldron. I'm not gonna put it up here, but I'm gonna put one more coat of paint right here on this cauldron. So let me just kind of do that really quick. So it'll be 2 coats of the black paint. And it really does not need it, but I just want it to be kind of vibrant. Does that sound right for black paint? Vibrant? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this now has 2 coats of the black paint on the pot, on the cauldron. So I'm just gonna set this to the side. Set that over here. Now while that kind of continues to dry a little bit more, we're gonna go ahead, I'm telling you, black paint everywhere. We're gonna go ahead and paint our rainbow too. We're gonna get everything painted and then we'll start putting everything together. So, all right, so my thought is I'm just going to paint right over the top of this. hopefully with this, it's like a big sticker that's on here, but I tried to peel it off. I could probably get it off, but I may end up ripping some of the cardboard, the MDF also. So we're just gonna paint right over top of this. All right, and I'm just going to, this doesn't have to be perfect. Like I don't need every, like see like on this one, I mean, look how pretty that is. And they've got like thick to thin, you know, nothing's like a perfect thickness. Like they're not all the same width. So, and I think that's pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it, and I'm just gonna kind of do my best to get every color on here. All right, so I guess we'll just kind of start at the top and work our way down. Oh, and two, don't forget, when you're done with your foam brushes, like if you don't want to reuse this, make sure you pull the handle off, and you can make you a mini rolling pin for our St. Patrick's Day tray that we're gonna do together. You can kind of like decorate it. So don't forget to hang on to your little handles. All right, I have my little plastic paint trays from Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of paint into each one of these. Okay, so I have all of my paint into this little tray from Dollar Tree, which is these little paint palettes. These little things right here, perfect. You get 6 in here for $1. Love these. And you can always rinse them and reuse them. Got that. All right, I guess you can paint yours however you want. I think I personally am just gonna start up here with the red and just kind of go with it. So, let's do this. I always get anxiety when I'm about to start painting something, but I know it's paint. You know, you can always kind of redo it, but I do always get nervous that I'm gonna mess up something. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Trying to avoid my cloud as much as I can. All right, and more than likely, it's probably gonna need 2 coats of each color. So I'm just going to go around and paint this up. Yeah, and it's like you're painting over a sticker too, so hopefully this will dry good. Yeah, crafting is meant to be like fun and enjoyable, so that's why I always just try to like smile and laugh, and if it don't turn out, it's like, oh well, try again. Okay, so I got that 1 coat of red. I'm gonna dry this because I know it's gonna need another coat. All right, my thought is if I stick with 1 color, that way I can just do all my red, rinse my brush, and be done. You know, and then I can move on to orange. So that's why I'm kind of like gonna dry in between coats. That way I can just stick with 1 color until I'm finished with that color. But once again, you know, you can do yours however you want. I just try to give you ideas. You know, you don't have to follow mine like step by step, because believe me, there may be easier or better ways than what I do. That's just sometimes how my brain works. Like that's what I think of. Okay, so while we're painting, so how are you doing? I know a lot of us had crazy weather last week, and oh my gosh, my like prayers was for Texas. Because I follow a lot of Texas YouTubers, you know, and just what they were going through, and you know, not having electricity, water, not being able to find food. You know, it's horrible, especially, you know, nowadays, you know, not being able to find food and not have water. So yeah, last week we had ice storms, we had a bunch of snow, which, you know, in some parts of Kentucky was hit harder than others when it came to ice. Like we had some ice where I live, but we got a lot of snow. And we loved it. I mean, my husband still had to go to work every day in it, but you know, the kids now, oh my gosh, we have a huge hill in our neighborhood. Like they went sledding constantly. They would meet friends up at the hill and sled, and you know, they had a lot of fun. And now, crazy Kentucky weather. So we had all kinds of snow last week. This week, yesterday, it was sunny and like 60 degrees. Beautiful day yesterday. Today it's sunny, but it's a little bit cooler. I think it's like in the 40s. But oh, so nice compared to like last week when you're freezing cold and 3 degrees. But yes, but this weather like makes me ready for spring. Like I spent all yesterday cleaning, you know, like I was actually motivated to clean. All right, so I'm gonna dry this coat too. Okay, so I have 2 coats of my red. I'm just gonna do 1 more coat and that will be good. So of this bright red that I have, that's apple barrel paint, I'm doing 3 coats of the red. 2 is good though, so if you just wanna do the 2, you'd be fine. But I'm just gonna do 3. Since I'm already doing it, might as well just go ahead and, you know, make it really dark. You know, I'm always curious too. It's like, how do you like to craft? Like me, I always sit right here at this kitchen island, or peninsula, whatever you want to call this thing. I sit here and I just craft, you know? I mean, I would like to get into my craft room again one day, but it's just, yeah, it's a cluttered mess. But yeah, so like when you're crafting, like do you sit in the kitchen? Do you sit at your dining room table? Do you have like a nice craft room? So I'm just kind of curious, like, you know, when we're crafting together, like, where do you like to sit? You know, where do you like to craft at? I mean, sometimes I'll even sit on the floor. When I made that pumpkin wreath using the wire Dollar Tree pumpkin, hold on. When I made the pumpkin using the Dollar Tree pumpkin frame, like I just sat right on my kitchen floor, popped up the camera so you could see what I was doing, and I made a wreath. You know, sometimes I'll just sit on the floor, just kind of wherever. All right, I've got my Dollar Tree water cup. Love these. Did you find one of these? I love having it. It's so perfect. Just gonna rinse that out. You know, it's crazy. It's like they brought these out months ago and then sold out. They never restocked them. Like I have not seen these in my stores in months. So you'd think there'd be kind of something that they would always have. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna move right on to the orange. Get that on here. This definitely is gonna need a couple coats. And once again, I'm not trying to be perfect, but I think I may try to follow kind of along with the lines they already have on here. Like this one's gonna be like a thick to thin orange. Like it's not even gonna go all the way down, like right there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna dry this, and then after I dry this 1 coat, I'm gonna adjust the camera. That way you can see what I'm doing. I know you don't really care to see my face. I love to talk, you know? I'm a talker. I love to sit here and like craft and talk together, but I will adjust the camera because I know you're more interested in seeing this than hearing me ramble. So, okay, let me dry this and then I will adjust it so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, is that better for you? I don't know, but let's see. All right, so you see that I'm just kind of painting this. I do not have a steady hand. I am just going to paint this just to be a fun, bright rainbow. Now, if you're like me and your hand shakes, it's okay, because it's just gonna be a fun, pretty rainbow. It does not have to be perfect. And as you can see, it's not perfect. All right, so this orange is definitely gonna need a couple coats. Okay, move on to my yellow. I have a feeling I'm gonna have trouble. Let's see. Okay, so I'm pretty much happy with everything but this orange. So I'm gonna try to put another coat on this orange, see if I can get right here. See, that's a completely different color. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. No. It doesn't seem like it's going to cover that. Shoot. Okay, so the last thing to paint is the clouds. Hopefully this white will go over these letters, these words. I don't know if it will or not, but let's see. And I'm just gonna kind of do like a wispy. You know, I put way too much paint on this one. I'm gonna take some over to here. Yeah, way too much paint. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of whoop, do little arches. There you go, I'm gonna do little arches, kind of like for my clouds. Kind of adds a little texture to it also. Kind of go back this way. There we go. Let me get that lump, that chunk out of there. Okay, surprisingly, this is kind of covering up those words. All right, well, there's that one. Let me come back over to this way. Okay, Bailey's drinking her water. I'm gonna do a little bit more white on each one, and we'll see what we can do about these words. Like I said, I'm doing kind of like a swirly texture. There we go. Okay, this is far from perfect, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so now we're gonna take our black pot of gold. We're gonna take this sun right here, the 3 pieces, and we're going to pull this apart. Okay, just gonna pull all these out. And this green ribbon right here, this is great for St. Patrick's Day. So hold on to this, don't throw that away. Okay, so pull all of these out, get all these staples out carefully. Ouch. As I hurt myself. Carefully pull these out. There we go. Y'all, it wouldn't be crafting if I didn't hurt myself. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Now I'm gonna take this right here, the Happy St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to, like right here on this Lucky that's raised, I'm just gonna put my hot glue on this Lucky, and then I'm going to hot glue this onto my pot. See? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I've got my hot glue gun over here. All right, I'm just gonna put some hot glue just kind of all over the back of this right here, on top of this. Okay, now I'm going to put my sun, kind of center it before I push it down. All right, I think that looks good. All right, so now I'm gonna push this down on here and hot glue it on. All right, so we got that right there. All right, look how cute that is. Okay, now we are going to, all right, let's see, what's our next step? We're going to glue the gold coins onto here. So, all right, let me get my coins. Okay, so now I have my package of the gold coins from Dollar Tree. All right, kind of open these up. I'm now going to hot glue them all over this right here. Let's see, I think I'm just going to like kind of line them up and then kind of fill in. So I think I'm just gonna put me a line of hot glue right here. Let's see, and then I'm gonna start sticking these on here. Before my glue dries. All right, so I got those glued onto here. Kind of push it down, make sure I get a good bond. Okay, and I go see, I have a gap. See those gaps? That's okay, because then I'm then gonna come back and put more I can't talk. But that's okay, because I'm then gonna come back and I'm gonna add more coins on top of this. So, okay, so now I'm gonna do this row like right here. Once again, I'm just gonna put me some glue. Okay, I'm just gonna take these coins and just kind of go right on top and next to each other. See, I'm gluing those on there. Okay. I'm gonna skip that little spot right there for now. See that little, let me hold this right. See that? I'm just gonna kind of skip that for now, but I will put a coin to cover that. I'm just kind of doing my base layer. Okay, like see like right here at the top. Once again. See, I'm just gonna put some glue. I'm just kind of play with it. All right, put that one there. Put that there. And I guess I'll go ahead and put that one there. Let me adjust that. I'm gonna get me a bunch of glue right here. I'm gonna pop that one right there. Okay, so now you see like all my empty spaces. Now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna add coins to cover that. Okay. So like right here, I'll put some, put that one right there. It's gonna cover that spot. That right there. If you kind of notice these coins, on one side it says a 4-leaf clover for good luck, and on the other side it has the shamrock, like the clover. So just kind of think how, you know, maybe if you want that a certain direction, if you want to rotate them. Just make sure you just kind of fill in all your open spots. And that you have enough hot glue to hold these down. Because you hate to glue them on here and then them start to fall. So I definitely need one like right in here. You see, I'm just kind of gluing them here and there. You know, once I make sure that all the black is covered, like any gaps, now I'm just kind of going with it and just kind of like adding them. Put this one right here. That may be done. There. I think I want one right here. Let's see, I'm gonna glue that onto that one. Hold that down. Okay, look how cute this is right here. Oh my goodness, you could be done if you wanted to because this is so cute. You could prop this up. Oh, love it. That is adorable. And this would be really cute like on a wreath also. But oh, look how cute that is. You could very easily, like I said, just prop this up. Or if you have like a big picture, like an 8x10 picture frame or something, take the little kickstand off the back and hot glue it to the back. That way it'll stand. Okay, but now we are going to take the little leprechaun legs. Once again, we're gonna pull it off this. Yeah, watch all those staples. All right, yeah, make sure you get them because you don't want like to go walking through later on today and step on one. Because I've done that. Okay, got all the staples. Now we're gonna take these and we are now going to hot glue them onto the back. Ah! Look how cute that is. Okay, so just kind of figure out, you know, this is standing up, where you want the little legs to go and like how much you want sticking out. You want just a little bit or do you want a lot? Okay, so I'm kind of look what you're seeing. That is cute. Okay, I'm gonna hot glue mine right there and you'll kind of see, I'm just gonna like glue it to like this right here. Not to my coins because even though the coins are hot glued on there, they're not always like secure. So make sure if you do glue it to the wood. So, okay, that is adorable and funny. All right, so I'm just gonna turn this over. Nope, I'm gonna stand this up. And what I'm gonna do is, because I wanna make sure I get this exactly where I want it, I'm gonna put glue on my legs. So just kind of all right here, just give me a bunch of glue right here on the bottom of these legs. And then that way I can take this, and I can see it. I'm gonna look with you. And I'm gonna kind of get these on here. How's that look? Right there, maybe? Let's see. No, I want a little more cockeyed. Okay, right there. I'm gonna hold that on here until that dries really good. That is so funny and so cute. Once again, you can just be done, you know? Sit this wherever you want it or put it on a wreath. But we're not done with this. Okay, see that's where like, that's like where my mind has just kind of been going. It's like, okay, I do this and then I can do that. But then what if we added this to it? So that's why sometimes it takes me so long to post a video, because I overthink everything that I do and I want it to be perfect for you. You know, so it's like I am my own worst critic and my own worst enemy on a lot of things. But, okay. But that is cute. All right, so we're gonna take that. Now, we're gonna take our rainbow, okay? So I'm gonna sit this down for a minute. We could do that. Okay. Or we could just do just the kind of whole big rainbow going behind it, which that's also really cute and it includes everything. And once again, I would hot glue it to the pot of gold. So I would definitely put most of my glue on this pot of gold, and then of course, you know, some on the leprechaun legs. But let's see, that's cute too. All right, I'm gonna turn this around. All right, but we also have his little hat. So let's pop his hat off here. Once again, be careful. That staple went flying and I don't know where it landed. So I guess I gotta vacuum when we're done, because if not, that's gonna be in somebody's foot later. You wouldn't believe, like when I make wreaths, especially like when I have a bunch of festivals coming up and I'm like making wreaths and like my wired ribbon, like when you're cutting them, and those little pieces of wire, I tell you what, are like needles, and they will stab you and stick in the bottom of your feet. I can tell you how many of us have all gotten like those in our feet. I'm going to once again adjust you so that you can see what I'm doing. So, okay, hold on. Okay, so yes. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put hot glue all over the back of this leg right here that's kicked out. I'm gonna put glue all over the back of it, all over this cloud. I'm just gonna put as much hot glue as I can. All right, let's see. So this is the outside one. So I'm gonna make sure I get all kinds of hot glue on this one. Okay, all kinds of hot glue here. Over here on this. All right, so now, how do I want this? Okay, and then my hat, like I said, I wanted to cover this orange little blob right here. So I'm gonna get that on there. So I'm gonna put my bunch of hot glue up here. All right, and then kind of get this positioned. All right, and I'm just gonna hold that down to hot glue my hat on here. Okay. All right, let's see. I guess it's kind of the moment of truth. Let's see. All right, well, I need to kind of clean up my back. All right, let me turn this over. So I want to put a bunch of hot glue right under here. Kind of around that, squeeze that into there, and kind of gap. I'm just gonna push this down. I just wanna make sure that this really stays on here. Okay, are you ready to see this? Look how cute this is. And this is everything from Dollar Tree. Okay, so you had your cauldron, which was $1. Gold coins, $2. And this was a 3-piece set. So that's just another $1. And then the rainbow. So this is what, $4 right here? And this is so cute. And if you went to a craft fair, you're gonna pay at least $20 for this. But this is adorable. And if you were to order something like this on Etsy, oh my goodness, you know how expensive that can be. But this is so cute. Now, okay, this already has like a little gold hanger thing on the back. So you can very easily, hang this on a nail, hang this somehow. But of course, we're gonna add some twine and a bow to this. But I love it, so cute. And believe me, it is not perfect, and that is all right because I made it myself, and I love it. Now I do like, I don't know if you could kind of tell in the video, like I kept adding a lot of white paint to this. Like I made it really thick, like thicker than it should have been, but I just kept doing like loops, almost like a cloud, just kind of like arching, like the little rainbows here and there. And it made it really thick, and it gave it a lot of like texture. Can you see that? Can you kind of see how it's thick and raised in spots? So, all right, I'm gonna set this aside for a minute. Now, we are going to take our twine from Dollar Tree. All right, I've got my black and white buffalo check ribbon that I always use. So, if you do not have this ribbon, you can use any ribbon that you want. But okay, so I am going to use this. I'll push that little gold hanger down because I don't need that. All right, and then I need just to figure out how tall and how much twine I need. Okay, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and flip this over. And I'm going to hot glue me some twine onto the back. But for that little extra support, I'm just gonna cut me just kind of like this, just like a little swatch of any ribbon. And I'm also gonna hot glue this on top of my twine for that little extra strength. Okay, so for starters, I'm just gonna put me some hot glue just right here. I'm gonna put my twine right there in that hot glue. Okay. So I got that there. Take my scissors and push that down into there. Now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna add a lot more hot glue, and I'm gonna lay this on top of that twine. And that's gonna glue that right on top of the twine onto my board. Onto the back of the rainbow. Now that it's cooled down, I can push it down really good. But by doing that, it just gives you a little extra oomph, a little extra strength. Okay, and I do not need all of that, so I'll just kind of cut some of that off. Okay, so now I've got this side hot glued down, so I just need to kind of determine how tall I want this to be. All right, now I'm just gonna cut me some twine, cut that off. Once again, kind of like on the same. So now like right across from where I just glued this one, I'm gonna try to glue this one about the same spot. So, right, lay that twine down in my hot glue. Cut me a little thing of fabric, more hot glue right on top of that twine. And I'm just gonna lay this fabric down on top of that without burning myself and push that down. Now that it's cooled, I can actually touch it and push it down. All right, you see? Now I have the twine is hot glued down. Then I took more hot glue and then I put this ribbon on top of it and pushed it down on top of that twine. So that just kind of gives me a little extra security. See? So now that is glued onto the back. Okay, so I got that. Okay, and if you remember, when we made the St. Patrick's Day centerpiece, which I have back here, but you can't really see it, I had that headband. So I still have all of this that I could use if I wanted to. Okay, let's kind of see. I am just gonna take this is a 2.5 inch buffalo check. I'm just gonna pinch me a tail, and I'm just going to, as I hold that down, pull that straight down. See that? Now, as it's down, I'm now just going to loop it up and then pinch it. Okay, see, that made me a loop. Okay, now while this is pinched right there, so this that's now down, all I'm gonna do is push that up and then pinch it in the same spot. Okay, now I'm gonna take my 2 loops and make sure they're about the same size. If not, it's okay. You can just adjust one to make the other one the same. Okay, so we have that. So you have those 2 little loops right there. Okay, so I have that pinched. All right, so now that this is down, once again, while this is down, I'm now going to push it back up, which makes a loop, and I'm going to pinch it. All right, so I want to adjust it to where these 2 are about the same size. Okay, so now that I have that pinched, I'm now going to take this same ribbon, and I'm now going to push that slowly up, and I'm going to pinch that also. All right, and now I have a 4 loop bow, and I could keep going. I could do 5 loops, 6 loops. I could make a huge bow. I'm just going to kind of stick with that right there, and then I'm going to cut my ribbon. Cut that off. And I'm gonna take a couple of these from that crazy headband, and I'm just gonna kind of stick it right there, just to make this really fun. All right, so I have that. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a black pipe cleaner, and I'm just gonna lay it right in the center of that bundle, right there in the front. I'm gonna push it around to the back. Okay, so all of this right here, I'm now gonna put upside down. Kind of get these about the same. Okay, now I'm going to take that and I'm going to give this a really good tight twist. Okay, now I can fluff out my bow because everything is attached with that pipe cleaner. So I can now adjust it and move it however I want. Now this would be really cute too because of the rainbow if you had some colorful streamers, like different colors like of the rainbow. All right, and then I have this shamrock from that headband. I could pop this off there, pull that off there, and then if you wanted, you could take this and kind of like hot glue it right in the center. So that's also kind of cute. Let's try that, kind of see what that looks like. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue just right there in the center on my pipe cleaner. All right, and then we just stick this shamrock right there. And hold that down. Now, of course, just, you know, if I do something, you know, you don't have to do it exactly like I do. You know. Okay. All right, but look how cute. All right, so now all we're gonna do is the pipe cleaner. We are now going to take the top of our twine, and I'm just gonna take my pipe cleaner and I'm gonna twist it onto this twine, the top of this little door hanger. And I'm just going to give it a couple good tight twists around this twine. And then that will be it for that. All right, and now you just take your scissors and just cut off that excess pipe cleaner. All right, and then I'm just gonna kind of bend that down. All right, and we're gonna pick this up and see what it looks like. Okay, but look how cute this door hanger now is. Okay. So we've got our bow. Now I need to like dovetail the end. So I'm just gonna cut that really quick because I forgot to do it. All right, so you fold it over and then you always cut on the folded side and cut down. Okay, I'm gonna do this side over here the exact same way. It's gonna give me a quick little dovetail. Okay, so that, and I kind of like to bend mine just a little bit. All right, but I love this. This is so fun and so cute to decorate, you know, like your front door, or you could like hang it in your house. Like this right here is our utility door in the kitchen. I could like leave this hanging right here. Now I would say if you do not have a covered porch, you may not want to put this on your front door because, you know, if this gets wet, it's cheap wood. You know, it's gonna fall apart on you, this rainbow. But this is adorable and I love it. I'm so happy that we did this together because to be honest with you, I almost didn't do it because I didn't know if you would like it, how it was gonna turn out, but I'm so happy that we did it. But yeah, so all right, that's it. Just for a few dollars and you have a really cute door hanger that you made yourself. And everything right here is Dollar Tree except for my black and white buffalo check. That is from Hobby Lobby. But you know that Dollar Tree did have this, so you may already have it in your stash. Or if not, just use any ribbon you find at Dollar Tree or whatever you have at home. But you can make this really cute. You can do like these right here. If you bought these for like every holiday, you probably have like a rainbow of colors that you could just do something with these. Or go to the party section, and just like the birthday, like all the curly cues, like ribbons and stuff they have that's already made for you. Get you a couple of those, Put a pipe cleaner around them and then tie it onto the twine. You don't have to be able to make a bow. You could just buy a bow or like streamers already made at Dollar Tree. But, okay, that is it. I have several more ideas, and we're gonna do like a few St. Patrick's Day tier tray, and then we're gonna decorate the little white tray that we made together. So that will be a fun video to do, and I will have my Dollar Tree Friday. I love it. I love shopping Dollar Tree, and I love sharing my excitement and sharing what I find with people who love it as much as I do. But, alright, that is it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.